Freudian reduced everything to like you just want to fuck your mom.
Yeah.
To the point of like, Carl Jung's like, we have a higher meaning, we have a consciousness level, and he talked about it. There's some really cool YouTube videos of him in his later years. They made a video where they interviewed him, and he gets into this. Like,
does he speak well? I've never heard him talk.
Oh yeah, we'll have to watch it.
I've read his stuff. I've never heard him talk.
He speaks English really, really good, but.
Well, better than you, because he would have said I speak English really well.
I like that. That's so good.
English is Jason's fourth language.
I get this all the time on here. Yeah, I'm just a big dumb ape. So,
I love it.
So with Freudian analysis, he looks at it as like he was big into symbols too, but they were ascribed as sexual meanings or message.
His shit was all phallic stuff.
Well, it's almost like the atheist.
Yeah.
Compared to...
It's only 50% of the picture.
Yeah.
Evolution says procreate and continue the existence. So everything we do drives back to this idea of survival.
That's evolution psychology. It's like, I just listened to a lady the other day, which I do enjoy evolution psychology, but it only paints one part
side.
of the...
Yeah.
It's like doing a painting with one color. It's beautiful, but it's just one color.
Correct, yeah.
So this lady talked about love, and she's like, well, basically, we've evolved to have these feelings, and they're just little pumps and neurons.
See, she's only looking at love in the aspect of chemical reaction.
Yes, yeah.
Bitch, I got tons of oxytocin.
Where Jung saw symbols as a representation of the archetypes. These archetypes are collective inner images. Well, before we get into this, he says there's two different things.
Okay.
There's signs and there's symbols.
All right.
Like a stop sign, we know what that is. We know what to do. It's very, very simple.
I understand.
Like a sign is a symbol is an evolving.
Yeah.
It changes you. It has a drastic effect.
So,
like example,
Yeah,
because I've been thinking about this example with like Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mermaid.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go now, the sign of Starbucks is I can go in there and get coffee.
Yeah. Captain Starbuck.
The symbol of that is, and I forgot the lady's name, the mermaid. It is Melusine.
Melusine, yeah.
Melusine, and she, her historical roots are, the mermaids are the sirens, the hot chicks that drive you into the rocks, drive your ship into the rocks,
Right,
or they'll take you underwater.
In Homer's Iliad or Odyssey, you're jumping off the ship to swim to the island, but you die and you were there.
Yeah, and what's the dude that solved it all? Like he was able to
by stuffing the wax in the ears.
Yeah, and then they put him on. They tied him up.
Tied who up?
Who was it? Everybody's talking. It wasn't Jason Argonauts. It was for the Homer, the main dude.
I got to go back and look now.
I got to look. Yeah, because the whole idea was he had to go all around, do all this bullshit to try to get to his wife.
Yeah.
And there was when he got there, he finally gets to his wife, and his wife has all these suitors and lovers, and he has to kill them all. This is wild. I like the Greeks, but
signs and symbols. Go back.
Yes, but symbols are, when I look at that, it's a siren.
Yes.
When I see that symbol, it's like, oh, okay. So like Jung would look at it like in a meaning of, there are those women that can ruin you financially.
And it starts with
physically. We all know, we all have friends. We've all had it happen to us. Yeah. Or we've all had friends that have been in love with a siren.
It starts with those $10 Starbucks lattes every day, 365 days a year, and you are bankrupt.
Yeah, you are bankrupt.
That's
the whole symbol. But the symbol is really cool because it's a cautionary tale, to not lose yourself and like give to somebody that's just taking advantage. And then now I can look at that and then kind of be more cautious. Yeah, I'm going to be loving, but I'm also going to. So like a symbol. Like you can look at the cross, right? That could be a sign, just period, bump, it's a cross, blah, blah, blah. Or you could look at it as an example of Jesus, who was a fourth density being, and for me, when I see a cross, it's like, it's self-sacrificial, unconditional love. Right. He wasn't a racist, in a time, even went against the Romans and stood up against the Jews and religion.
It's the cool part about a symbol.
When I look at that symbol, it gives something to me.
All right.
Does that make sense?